and it's not that hard to make. It's not as hard as you think, but it would have been impressive. But just couldn't get it together. So I went
a ghost.
From Charlie Brown, with all the holes in it.
Yeah.
I got a rock, but no, I was trying to. I don't want to tell you, man. I want to save it for next year. I'll tell you after we're done recording. It was a cool
You gonna
costume.
go as Unicron?
Orson Welles. You know, you're making fun of Orson Welles from Unicron. You know, that's his last role.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, of course I knew that. That's just regular movie knowledge. Everyone should know.
You didn't know that shit. Get out of here with that. You know, in a little while after we're done talking about Halloween, I got a good bit of trivia, like probably embarrassing last roles for respected artists in the film industry.
Okay.
So I'll talk about that.
All right.
With this, but there's I dressed up as Jules Whitfield, which is Samuel Jackson's character from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
So one of the members on the site who we've become friends with is a guy named Loclef. He's been hanging out with us lately. So he goes to Jason's party. Now I walk in and everybody's looking at me and they're like, "Oh man, yeah." I'm like, well, I didn't think my costume was that good, but thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I know my costume's dope.
Oh, yeah,
you don't have
thank
to
you.
tell me.
So I'm sitting up there and everybody just starts laughing all of a sudden. I'm like, what the fuck are they laughing about?
Uh-oh.
From the back, goddamn Lowclef walks out. He's dressed as the same fucking thing as I am.
Oh, man.
But, it was cool, man. It was just Jason's party. You know, I wasn't going to go out of my way to, like, impress a bunch of people at a house party, you know?
Yeah, I ain't gonna go out of my way to impress Leog.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, motherfuckers can't even keep a podcast. You know, how am I going to do?
Damn.
What am I going to do? I ain't trying to impress them funny book boys.
Yeah.
But
I think we share the same problems, though.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I was so I just went there and hung out for the night.
That's cool.
You had probably more exciting time than I did.
Man, I tell you what, okay, here's my costume. My costume kicked ass this year. I went as one of my all-time favorite villains, Humongous from the Road Warrior.
Shit.
Yes, sir. And I went out trick or treating that Saturday, boy. And I was all dressed up. I even had my Pow Power Wheels truck. I got myself propped in there with my speakers, man. But I tell you what, this year, there's a lot of I don't know what's going on with this economy, but there are a lot of cheap motherfuckers out there giving me only like 2 pieces of candy. And I swear to God, Corey, I was so pissed off when I got to this dude's house. That motherfucker comes out with 2 fucking blow pops. I was like. I had no choice but to get in the character and tell her, I'm gravely disappointed by the portion of candy I have received. I see behind you that big bowl of candy. Humongous will not be defied. But do not fear, for I have an honorable compromise. Just walk away. Give me your candy, your pump, your oil, your gasoline, and the whole compound, and I spare your lot.
By this point, like the door's been shut like 2 minutes ago. You just sit there talking to yourself.
Just walk away, and I promise you safe passage in the wasteland. Just walk away, and there'll be an end to the horror.
And meanwhile, the person inside, like, dude, will you just go away? All right, please. I'm gonna call 911.
And I screamed to him, I await your answer. I give you 1 full day. And then, of course, my friends, no, we go in, we kill. I tell them, no, we do it my way, my dog of war.
So
and then we bum rush the fuck out of there.
So pretty much you just stole candy from kids.
Yeah.
You stole bags from kids.
That's what I do. I torment the children, I take the candy, and I sell that shit back to them the following day at the schoolyard.
People do that shit. They steal candies from kids. Like,
damn right. How else are you going to make any money in this goddamn economy? I tell those kids, just walk away. And there'll be an end to the horror.
Humongous.
I love that fucking
a little
guy.
ball with a humongous mask on.
Yeah. I just got my Friday the 13th mask. Spray painting that shit like fucking chrome.
Man. Speaking of Halloween, I'm looking at I don't know what the segue there is. Speaking of Halloween,
yeah.
Look at this crazy picture here.
Hold on.
Look at this. Is that crazy looking?
Yeah.
Okay, now before I read it,
wow,
it's titled Spill Babies, and Timmy Cupcakes did it. Good job, Timmy Cupcakes, but it's weird looking.
It is very fucking weird.
It's called Spill Babies, and what it is, it has all the crew as babies, including you. Mm-hmm. And then there's Leon.
Yeah. Leon.
Who's like keeping us all. He's the only one who's not a baby.
Yeah. I'm like an old bastard. Like his wife left him all these goddamn fucking shit bags.
I'm gonna post a picture of people with some Spill Babies, but that shit
is fucking awesome.
It's a good picture, man. It's great.
It's great only because it's somewhat creepy. I don't know.
It is creepy. He looks like a child molester.
No, he just looks confused.
And I don't know what we're doing. Like Carlisle's doing a thumbs down. Cyrus is crying.
Yeah.
And I'm like hugging Goatsy.
Yeah.
Looking like I'm like getting some sexual pleasure from him or something. And Goatsy has a guitar and everything. And you, I don't know what you're supposed to be.
I'm just hanging out.
You just why do you have a pacifier?
Oh.
You don't have a mouth. Why do you have a pacifier? I don't know. But it's a cool picture, though. I like it.
It is. Leon looks about as confused as I am looking at that picture.
He's looking like how people look when they look at this picture. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? He's got that expression of people who first see this picture. What the hell is it? I don't know what to make of this shit.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's a cool picture though. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, I wonder. Have you seen any like cool artwork that people have done lately? I mean, I know there's been some.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, there's a few things. I mean, I see all this artwork, and usually I just throw it up on my page. There was one that this dude did of you and me. I'm trying to remember his fucking name right now, but it's on my page. But it's pretty cool. Of course, Feel, the last one she did was amazing.
Yeah, then we posted that one. Yeah. Feel is cool, man.
No, she's
I've seen pictures of Feel too.
An unbelievable artist.
Phil, tell me if you got a man, because I wanna have sex with you.
Damn,
I'm joking.
I think she's like
kinda
17 or something. I don't know.
Okay, that's legal in Texas. No, I think she's like 23, something like that. 24.
Well, hey, yeah. No, I think she's 23.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to protect her.
You don't need no protection from you?
From your dirty old man hands.
Hey, baby, come here. Here's a Jim Carrey weight gain update.
Yeah.
He's looking more like Kenny Loggins, man.
Do we really need to get updated with fucking his weight gain? I mean, come on.
I'm waiting for him to like explode,
It's still not, I don't know, he's just tall and slender, and he's just not gonna, it looks like all he's building right now is just a gut. That's about it.
He's supposed to the reason why he's gaining weight, people, is because he wants to be curly. He's for the
role. Wants to be. Has he been hired? That's what I'm curious about.
See, that's what I don't understand, because in the last photo we saw, it was like he's trying to prove to people that he can play curly.
Right.
And so
I'm like, what if that movie never even fucking happened? He's just gonna be be a fat Jim Carrey walking around.
What if it never happens and he just stuck with that weight? He can't shed it.
My fucking hands off for at least 2 days. Yeah.
Hear that music.
Yeah. I'll drive all the way to LA to call him Fatso when I see him walking down the street.
But he's just looking like Kenny Rogers. He's looking like Kenny Rogers, man.
I don't remember Curly having a fucking beard.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on with you there?
Yeah.
Oh shit, rock!
Oh!
Rock! Getting and rolling! Rock!
The finest champagne.
It's time for fuck your thoughts.
Fuck your thoughts.
The finest mind fucking you can get from any email reading, fermented in the studios of Spill.
Not from California.
Yeah, people. It's time for fuck your thoughts.
Woo-woo. Okay, now we're gonna have to. Hopefully, we'll have the same emails that we read last night.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get priority. Yeah, they were good emails, man. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get priority to those emails, even though when people learn that we did not look at this, when people learned that we were gonna record another show, just got fucking bombarded with new emails.
Yeah. Well, we'll do our best to answer at least the ones that we did. Yesterday.
Some of those are emails that people resent to make sure they got answered.
Oh yeah. You know what I got resent again? I got resent that one dude's email about the friendship question.
You did?
Again, yeah. So,
why didn't you send it to me then?
Well, because you said you already read it. Remember, that's the one I asked you about yesterday.
But I can't. I don't know where to find it.
It's you know what? Yeah. Okay. I apologize to the dude out there who sent it. It's a really good question.
Yeah.
But let's save it for next week.
Yeah, we'll save it for next week. Yeah, because I can't even remember the guy's name.
Yeah, I want to do it justice. So.
Okay, let's go with an email that I know we read yesterday from someone.
Mm-hmm.
They resent it. It's my man Babaloo Jack.
Yes, Babaloo Jack. He's one of the good ones.
He resent it too. Babaloo, we read your question.
Yeah,
and so we were going to put you up on the queue to read yours first.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, I think his question was the last one that we did.
It was the last one.
It was the last one.
Oh shit! Let me. You know what? Let me stop and save.
Yeah, I know. You know shit
because he might have been the one that fucked us up.
Save that shit.
All right, Babaloo Jack, I say, just in case you were the one that fucked us up yesterday, in case you were the curse. Okay, so gonna do some mind fucking here and some thought fucking. And Babaloo Jack says, "Sup, goat fuckers? Fuck you, man. I ain't reading his email." No, I'm kidding. No, he says, "Is there a film or TV series where you disliked the first film or season, but loved the sequels or season that followed? Also, I'd love to know why co-host put Halloween 3 as one of his Halloween picks, apart from the fact that it is set in Halloween. I don't hate the film like most people do, but I still thought it was an odd choice. Still love you guys. Keep fucking those thoughts. Cheers, Babaloo."
Yes.
Okay, first of all, let me defend you on your choice of Halloween 3.
For once.
Halloween 3 is a cool movie.
I love that fucking movie.
Yeah. The reason why that movie gets a bad rap is because it was just
it wasn't part of the Michael Myers.
It wasn't part of the Michael Myers. It was a misstep there because what they did was the Halloween series was supposed to be an anthology series. And I think you shed some light on this last night too, where you said every Halloween they were going to release a different Halloween movie, and it was going to feature just a different Halloween story.
Right.
It wasn't always going to be about Michael Myers.
No, not at all.
So this was their attempt to do that with Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Mm-hmm. And where they went wrong was that they made a Halloween 2, which featured Michael Myers.
Right.
So of course, people expected Halloween 3 to be about Michael Myers,
which they originally did not want. I mean, did not want to do Halloween 2.
Really?
That's why. Yeah, because John Carpenter, he just didn't want to do it, but the studio was going to do it anyway. And the thing is, the rumor I heard was that. I'm trying to remember the director who ended up doing that film, but I want to say the director dropped out halfway through Halloween 2. Mm-hmm. So they asked John Carpenter to fill in to finish the movie. So he went in, directed he basically finished the film, but he didn't want to be credited with it. But he said, if I'm going to finish this, I want you guys we have to kill Michael Myers at the end of this film, because I don't want him to be in another. I don't want another Halloween film based on Michael Myers. And so they gave him the okay to do that.
It was directed by Rick Rosenthal.
Okay, and apparently he dropped out. Something had happened, I believe. So of course, they went on to do the third film, which I believe John Carpenter produced, and it was going along the lines of his original concept, where he wanted to have the anthology. And the thing is that Halloween 3. Say what you want about it, but as far as just a real creepy film, it works on all levels. Yeah, granted, there's some performances in there that are kind of hokey, but the idea of what's going on in that film is just great.
It's a creepy idea. It's like a company selling these latex masks to kids, and what they're going to do is they're going to show the commercial,
right? And
when the commercial comes on, and they tell the kids to put on their mask, and they watch the commercial, and the whole company is a front for witchcraft, and they want to bring Hallows Eve to an evil level. So when kids watch this commercial, all of a sudden out of their skulls, but what you never see, but when kids are wearing this mask, out of the mask come like these snakes, and creatures.
It's basically an old guy's fucking evil plot to have like a huge worldwide sacrifice. And because there's a great scene where he's explaining to Tom Atkins' character why exactly he's doing this, because Halloween's been turned into this big mass marketing campaign to appeal to kids, which he thought that was absurd, and he hated that concept, and he was like, no, I'm going to bring this is going to be the biggest joke on